What is going on, guys? The Saurus Fox here today, welcoming you back to a brand new Football Manager 2019 video with Manchester United, episode 6 of the United Revolution, and this will be the last episode of the first season, as we're playing the final game of the season today in this episode. So, as you know, at the end of the last episode we suffered that pretty dismantling, disappointing, humbling, annoying defeat to Manchester City of 7-1. Yeah, it hurts to say that, but we were crap. We didn't turn up. We were crap. As you can see it, starting with our first match after that game, we drew 1-1 with Burnley. They went 1-0 up with Dragomir. We didn't turn up really this game. Got quite lucky for Rashford to get a 46th minute equaliser. So going to show you them goals. So for Burnley, just Luke Shaw got done there. Ball in the box by poor clearance. Well, poor clearance from Boy and a great strike from Dragomir. Not going to take it away from him. It was a good goal. Pavon then put a ball in the box and Pogba took the strike, and Rashford is somehow fell to the feet of Rashford, and we got the 1-1 draw. And then back at Old Trafford, again another close, lucky victory that with a Dubravka own goal, the Newcastle goalkeeper. Again, it was a crap performance. You know, I could definitely still see. What would you say? Well, just say poor performance. Really, it was a crap performance. They're still suffering from that Manchester City defeat. First couple of games were like that, but in the end, it sort of got better. So the only real thing to say is the goal. Pogba just took the shot, come off the post and off the back of the keeper. That's how poor the game was, really. As I know I said, we had 19 shots and 8 on target, but that was literally the best part of the game, was that goal. But then it come to the Champions League game. As you know, the first leg we had the first leg defeat of 3-1, and we could only win 1-0 at Old Trafford, so that made PSV go through, and that knocked us out of the Champions League. Obviously, before we go any further with our results, Manchester City knocked PSV out 5-2 in aggregate in the end. Atletico Madrid beat Benfica, Real Madrid and Dortmund both went through. Semi-finals, Real Madrid beat Man City and Atletico Madrid beat Dortmund, so that makes a Madrid final in the Champions League. Just thought I'd update you on that before we go any further with our own results. So it was the Anthony Martial goal from that game, from the PSV game. Alexandro out wide, put the ball in, header from Martial. That was all we could get. We had chances, 25 shots, 10 on target, 17 fouls. We had chances, we just couldn't score. And then this is where things started to look better. A 4-0 home win at Old Trafford. Pogba getting man of the match, Martial, Mata and Pogba and Fred all getting goals. Martial got injured, unfortunately. But wait, what? I didn't realise Everton has signed. Oh, okay, they've loaned in Lacazette from Arsenal on the game. Okay, I didn't realise that. I didn't even realise that playing the game. He had a terrible game anyway. So yeah, Zayn Martial got injured in the first half, but he did get our first goal. Pavon put the ball in, and a good little controlled half volley there to put that in the bottom corner past Jordan Pickford in goal. And then Pogba knocked on to Anthony Martial, a little pass across to Juan Mata. Just did what he had to do, hit the target, he scored the goal. And then obviously Lingard, we have Lingard now, out to Alexandro to Paul Pogba, who, great strike there from Pogba on the edge of the box. That was 3-0. And then 4-0 in the second half. Pogba to Mata for Fred to get his goal. Little deflection, yeah, but 4-0's a 4-0 win. 3 points at home. Always good to see that. And then another good result. You will realise coming up with these games, Romelu Lukaku's like the best player ever. He got a hat-trick against Tottenham, which gave us a 3-0 win. So we had Mata from the corner, put the ball in. Alexandro on the edge of the box, taking it down the wing, ball in the box. Lukaku getting a header. You know, if you give him the service, he'll score the headers. And then another one there from Lukaku, making it 2-0. And then 3-0 in the second half. Casemiro to Luke Shaw. And a little volley there in the 6-yard box to make it 3-0. Hat-trick from Lukaku. And what was I saying about Lukaku? For 6 goals. He scored 6 goals in a 7-2 humiliating thrashing of Watford away from home. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that, does it really? To say the two centre-halves had a 5.6 and a 5.3 rating, and if the centre-halves can get that but the goalkeeper can only get 6.4, it's questionable to definitely how we played. Well, we played brilliantly. Questionable to the Watford team anyway. Sorry about that. Here we go. Alexandro ball in. Alexandro ball in. Lukaku gets his first goal. Then Pogba plays it through to Lingard, who's been quite well on this left hand side since I've been playing him. I mean, obviously Martial, we had to play him up front for a bit. He got injured, so we brought Lingard in. So then that's 2-1. Doucouré getting the goal. Cathcart playing it out from the back. Poor ball. Alexandro to Lukaku. That's another goal. I think that was his hat-trick. No, that was his double, sorry. Lingard to Alexandro. Here we go. Ball in the box. Lukaku. Another header. It's all it's been all season, really. Get the wing backs up. Put the balls in the box. Lukaku gets the goals. And then, obviously, Lukaku played it out wide to Alexandro again. Another ball in. Another header. Just the way he thrives off, really. Them crosses in the box. Getting the goals. Ball over the top. Then Lukaku. Bit of pace to get past the defence. Put another one in the back of the net. With his left foot this time. And then Carvajal to Christian Pavon. Back to Carvajal. Again, ball in the box. Low cross this time. Another goal. And then Watford's second goal. Isaac Success puts the ball in. Tom Cleverley knocks it on. Delafeu scores. No clean sheet for De Gea, and us scoring 7 goals. But yeah, doesn't matter. We won 7-2 away at Watford. And then reality came crashing back down away at Selhurst Park. Stephen Davis getting 2 goals to deny us a win. Lingard and Lukaku getting our goals. Townsend having a terrible game though. Stephen Davis with a good free kick, to be fair, to put Crystal Palace 1-0 up. And then obviously Jesse Lingard got us back in the game. Fred with the ball forward. Lukaku with a shot deflected and it went out wide to Lingard, who put it past Guaita. Second half, Pavon put the ball in the box and Lukaku made it 2-1. And then 84th minute or whatever it is, 84th minute, Stephen Davis denies us with that goal. Poor defending. Come back down to reality there though, but we needed it, and you'll see what happened next. A 6-0 thrashing of Brighton at home. Romelu Lukaku, 4 goals. It's just like, if you go away from home and we're against and a team puts a good performance in, we struggle. But then when we come back home for our home fixtures, it's amazing. Look at that. Larson, Duffy, Bernardo, half of their team on terrible. What a terrible game they had. 33 shots, 16 on target from us, 4 goals from Lukaku and 2 from Pavon. But yeah, I was trying to just rotate the squad around really the last few games. Just really try something. Pavon gets the first goal there in less than just under 2 minutes. And then Mata, give him some game time. I think I've been a bit harsh to Mata, not giving him the game time he needs. Ball in. Fred's had the shot to come to Lukaku. He's put that in for his first goal. And then second half, I was 2-0 at half time. And then the second half performance was really what kicked us on. Pavon, ball in. Lukaku. His second goal, 3-0. And playing out from the back again. Ball over. Chris Mullen has done that multiple times this season. Great balls from out the back to Lukaku. 4-0. Hat-trick for Lukaku. And then poor passing from Brighton. Pogba with a little ball over the top. Lukaku. There's his 4th goal. 5-0. That's less than 50 minutes. That's like a couple of minutes after half time. We get 2 goals. Then Dalot to Pogba to Pavon, who's just twinkle toes really. Gets in the box, 6-0 just before the hour mark. So good 6-0 win and another good 3 points. at home. Then another win. Another hat-trick from Lukaku. Could have had 4 goals, missed a penalty. But yeah, we outclassed Fulham away from home at Craven Cottage. Mata with the ball over the top to Carvial. Ball in. Volley from Lukaku. That's 1-0. Ball out wide to Lingard. To Fred. Pavon. He has started scoring. Well, as you've seen, Pavon's actually getting a nice few goals lately. You know, just really kick-starting his season, really. Well, he's had a good season. But I mean, just adding to his game by scoring goals. He's been a good player, Pavon. Not going to argue. He has been a good player. He just, obviously, doesn't seem to score many goals. I'm not expecting him to score goals, but he does. He started scoring, so that's nice. Lukaku being the main star of the team. And then we went, well, we had a home game against Bournemouth, which, I mean, 43 shots, 17 on target. If it wasn't for a bit of passion, desire and anger, we wouldn't have got this 4-2 win. As you can see, we went 1-0 up, well, we went 1-0 down, sorry. And then Lingard got us back into the game. Stanislas scored for them. Lukaku scored, well, Pogba scored a penalty. Second half, we got a penalty, scored another one. That put us 3-1 up, 4-1 up. Oh, sorry, 4-2 up. And then obviously Pogba missed a hat-trick of penalties. Well, almost missed. He missed the 90th minute penalty for his hat-trick. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's just show you the goals. So, less than a minute in, Fraser put the ball in. Ake back post. Good attack of the ball there. Put it 1-0 to Bournemouth. And then Carvial, the ball in the box. Jesse Lingard with a little nice half volley with his left foot there, making it 1-1. Callum Wilson over the top for Josh King. Shot. Yeah, that's questionable there. That was shocking. Quite a poor goalkeeping there. Then Pogba, 2-2 just before half time. Second half, 3-2. And then just before the end of the game, we made it 4-2 with Lukaku getting how many headers this season? I can't really tell you because he scored that many. But yeah, nice 4-2 win. And then the 37th match of the season before we play Chelsea in this episode. Look at that, 4.8 rating from Congolo. We battered Huddersfield away from home. Forgot who was playing then, it's right in front of me. Lukaku got a goal, Fred got 2. Nice to see that, we got the win. Mata with the ball in the box. We got cleared, Rashford kept it in. Congolo to Smith, who's put it straight across the box. What is he doing from there? From our corner, there's going to be players up in the box. They put it in the box. They assisted Lukaku, which was nice. And then obviously Lukaku assisted Fred. That was a cracking goal with his left boot into the top left hand corner. That was 2-0. And then this is 2. Bit of a took a deflection. They just took it past the hair, which made it 2-1. Then second half, back post. Pogba took the shot. Fred, top right hand corner this time. 3-1. So, all them results could only mean one thing. We have won the Premier League. Absolutely fantastic to beat Manchester City to the title. I mean, it's just great. You know, first season we've won the Premier League. We won 2 trophies in the first year. Can't argue too much about that. Yeah, it's disappointing about the Champions League, but it happens. So we've won the well, yeah. That game against Huddersfield pretty much sealed it for us because Manchester City were winning, so they were still like 6 points behind us, and obviously 6 points from like 3 games. It's still possible because obviously you get 9 points if they won all 3. But yeah, we won the league. We've done the board expectations. We won the league. Yeah, we haven't quite. We missed out on the Champions League. We missed out on the FA Cup. But I suppose the board can look past that. That winning the league's the main objective, really. I was disappointed with the FA Cup, but we've got next year. So just looking at the league table. Before we go into the last game against Chelsea, Cardiff and Leicester have been relegated. Newcastle got a Champions League 4th place. Newcastle got 4th place in the Premier League. I mean, good on them. City, Liverpool, Newcastle with Champions League places, but obviously Newcastle will have to play the qualification matches because they come fourth. But United, City, Liverpool, we've all got a Champions League, and then you've got Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, all going into Europa League. I mean, look at this as well, I suppose. Huddersfield survived, well, haven't actually survived yet, so we've got a bit of a relegation battle. West Ham, Huddersfield and Watford. Then we'll just go down into the Championship and we'll update you on that season because that's finished. You've got Blackburn and Aston Villa promoted. Good on Blackburn Rovers coming first. This was actually the first year back in the Championship, obviously. Last year they won the league, they came second in League One, which got promoted. Now straight 2 years in a row, back-to-back promotions. Good on Tony Mowbray. Tahith Chong went out on loan to him from us from January. Played in the youth teams for a bit, got in the first team. Can't argue too much there. But Villa getting promoted. Obviously Dean Smith's the manager now as well, so he's done that. I mean, they've got quite a tough playoffs. Swansea, Stoke, Sheffield United and Leeds. That's quite tough. Then got Bolton, Hull and Reading getting relegated. So, we've done enough talking. So we've got the final game of the season against Chelsea. Just doesn't matter, win, lose or draw, doesn't matter what happens, the season's done. But it'd be nice to go out and end the season with a win. So we've got Pavon, Lukaku, Martial, Pogba, Fred, Casemiro, Alexandro, Chris Smalling, Eric Bailly, Carvajal and De Gea. They're playing Arrizabalaga, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Rudiger, Malo, Jorginho, Kovacic, Kante, Hazard, Sanchez and Willian. I mean, apparently Hazard's been, in terms of the game, he's been linked with United. I mean, I could try and sign him, but then he's 28. We've got Martial on the left hand side, who's 22 or something. So, he's got good stats, Hazard, but he would cost big money, and I don't really think we should sign him. So, 10 seconds in, Hazard's just earned a corner for Chelsea. And Hazard will take the corner. Rudiger, Christensen, unlucky there for Chelsea. Chris Smalling with the ball at the back. De Gea plays it forward. Lukaku's brought it down for Fred. Out wide to Pavon, who's attacking the wide areas now. Ball in the box from Pavon. Lukaku knocks it down, and Anthony Martial, who's missed an absolute sitter. But it's a corner. And Pavon will take. Puts the ball in. Casemiro. Sandro's chance blocked. Sandro again. Oh, that's over the bar. But 3 minutes in, still an early intent there to score goals. Arrizabalaga plays it to Christensen. Pavon's on him. Ball over the top though. Chelsea players have not got nowhere near it. Pogba played it out wide to Sandro. Ball in the box. Lukaku. Back post. Pavon. First chance saved and second chance goal. 8th goal of the season for Pavon. Makes it 1-0. Obviously, just look at the league table. We finished the season on 9. We've lost 2 games. That's quite a good record for the season. 28 wins, 8 draws, 2 losses, 92 points. I'll take that. Yeah, City won the league last year on 100 points, but that doesn't really matter. As long as we've won the league, that's what matters to me, and we've done it. De Gea's just played the ball over the top, but Chelsea looking for the counter instantly with Hazard. Good tackle from Carvajal. Just played it forward to Lukaku, to Pavon. Forward to Lukaku. Ball across from Lukaku, and Martial's missed another chance. Another chance with Bailly playing it forward to Dani Carvajal, who puts the ball into the box. Lukaku into Kepa Arrizabalaга's hands. Pavon. Ball in. Lukaku. Martial this time does his 3rd chance of the game, gets his 12th goal of the season, an assist for Romelu Lukaku, and that makes it 2-0 to us, which is quite nice. It's just the end of the season. It doesn't really matter what happens. It'd be nice to win just to finish off the season and go into next season with some good form. So we got it to half time in the last game of the season. Looking at the results elsewhere, Arsenal beating Cardiff, Burnley beating Bournemouth, Palace beating Everton, City beating Brighton, we're beating Chelsea, Newcastle, Watford 1-1, Leicester winning away, even though they're already relegated. Sam Allardyce couldn't save them this time. Tottenham, Fulham 0-0, and West Ham 2-0 over Huddersfield. So in terms of the relegation battle, Huddersfield are going down. A point would be enough for Watford, as they've got a much superior goal difference. So at the minute it's Huddersfield, Cardiff and Leicester. 70 minutes on, 70 minutes gone. De Gea plays the ball forward to Fred. Pogba out wide to Pavon. Fred out wide to Carvajal. Carvajal with the ball in the box. Lukaku, that's second chance at that, and he's got his 49th goal of the season and another assist for Dani Carvajal, and it's 3-0 to us. Cracking, beautiful. Well, Kovacic has just scored, but I wasn't looking. Hazard plays the ball to Kovacic, who just actually, that's quite a nice goal in the top right hand corner. 3-1. Last chance really of the game. Christensen over the bar, but it looks like it's game, set and match, and we've got the 3 points. Makes no difference. It's just nice, like I say, it's nice to win the end of the season, the last game of the season as Premier League champions. And that is it. It's full time. Another good win to end the season. Pavon, Martial, Lukaku all getting goals, and Dani Carvajal with an 8.4 rating. Good on him. So the final results: Arsenal getting the 2-0 win over Cardiff, Burnley winning 3-0 over Bournemouth, Palace winning 3-0 over Everton, who were down in 13th, that's poor for them. Brighton getting a second half equaliser against City, David Silva got sent off, obviously we won 3-1. Watford getting a 3-1 win over Newcastle, which does keep them in the Premier League for another year. Leicester, Southampton got the draw, Tottenham, Fulham was a draw, and West Ham staying 2-0, beating Huddersfield, which does relegate them. So Lukaku actually scored a lot of goals. He did score 49 goals in 35 starts and 6 substitute appearances, which is very nice. 8 assists, 2 penalties. Generally a very good performance. So we broke a record with only having we broke the record for only having 2 losses. It's a new season low, which is quite nice. Don't really know why, but Liverpool and Wolves game were played on a separate day, but Liverpool won 4-2. That leaves them, obviously they're second in the league, City third, Newcastle fourth though. That's took me by surprise, to be fair. How much money have they spent? They spent a bit of money. Klein in January. They haven't really done too much really, have they? They got Dubravka, Fernandes, Muto. Yeah, they've sold a player for 850 quid. Oh wow, that's quality. So the end of season awards: Lukaku voted fans player of the season with 78%, Carvajal only on 11% and Pavon on 9%, but 78% for Lukaku. Mata got goal of the season with that free kick against CSKA Moscow. Pavon becomes signing of the season, and Pavon was the young player of the season. 10 stats: Lukaku 49 goals, top goal scorer, highest average rating 7.96. Lukaku obviously because he's consistent form. Pavon with 14 assists, and Herrera best pass completion with 79%. Lukaku with most man of the match awards with 17. Obviously all them bloody hat tricks he scored. Carvajal with the most yellow cards in 12, and Smalling with 1 red card with the worst discipline. So just look at the season review. Obviously it's disappointing we lost in the first knockout round of the Champions League. We won the Premier League, lost in the 4th round of the FA Cup, won the Carabao Cup. Match of the season was our 3-1 home win in the Manchester Derby, and a moment to forget was the 7-1 defeat in the Manchester Derby at the Etihad, or Empty-had, as you should say. But in terms of match attendance, 75,635, 100% full. That's good for the season. Obviously the good performances dragging in all the fans, and we had a general excellent good dressing room atmosphere and good managerial support. So the board, they're happy with us winning the Premier League, but they're disappointed with us losing in the Champions League. But yeah, next year, dream big. Now the players have got 5 weeks off until pre-season starts again. And Lukaku's been named as FWA Footballer of the Year in terms of, that's Football Writers Footballer of the Year. He's got 39 goals and 31 appearances and 7 assists. So we'll congratulate him on that. Lukaku's got PFA Player of the Year. Lukaku's been named Golden Boot of the Year, obviously 39 goals in the Premier League. Pavon named as Young Player of the Year, so again we'll congratulate him on that. Alisson Becker wins Golden Glove with 20 clean sheets. How many did De Gea have? I don't think he had too many. The Premier League had 19. So he's quite close beyond there, and Ederson in third for that. And PFA Premier League Team of the Year, we've got obviously most of our players: Carvalho, Smalling, Pogba, Fred, Pavon and Lukaku. And yeah, general stuff really. Well, there's a few sackings have gone on. It was a little bit unexpected. Manchester City have sacked Pep Guardiola. That's funny. That's very funny. And Maurizio Sarri has been sacked by Chelsea. So Sarri is the favourite to take the job at Man City, and Sampaoli to take the job. Well, favourite to take the job at Chelsea. Oh Jesus Christ, that's funny. They come third in the league. That is funny. I can't. No more Guardiola to beat us 7-1. We're not going to lose 7-1 ever again. Well, hey. Unfortunately, the facilities no longer rank where they once did. So they've been a little bit decreased in the rating, which is a bit disappointing. Obviously, the guys come back and finish scouting Hazard. Lukaku breaks the goal scoring record for a year, beating Dennis Law's 46 goals in the season. Obviously, Lukaku got 49 goals throughout the whole season. So I think this is a bit new in the game. It's come up with the profit margins of transfers. Fulham have made 5.56 million on transfers. Bournemouth made 5.52 million. Newcastle 1.89 million. Everton 1.47. We're down in 17th, making a loss of 18.87 million, and Arsenal making a loss of 56 million. And the FA Cup final went to Liverpool with a 6-0 thrashing over Southampton at Wembley. So, yeah, just looking at things. I'm just going to look around the leagues around the world. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. One game left to decide who wins the league. In the Serie A, again, one game left between Napoli and Inter Milan to decide who won the league. But RB Leipzig have won the Bundesliga with 65 points. Dortmund coming second after obviously changing their manager over to Leonardo Jardim. What was his record there? I must have a look. 22 games, 14 wins, 2 draws, 6 losses. Okay, fair enough, not too bad. And Zidane scraping 4th place with Bayern, 12 wins, 3 draws, 7 losses. Maybe they'll have a better year next year with Zidane in charge, with some of the transfers he could make. So we've successfully complied with financial fair play rules for the Champions League. We've successfully complied with the Premier League ones after having all the commercial summary at the end of the season. We've been hit with a tax bill. We're facing a tax bill of 13.75 million of the next financial year, because we've sort of, yeah, okay. But in terms of money, we made £229 million in sponsorship, 98.14 million in broadcast revenues, 75 million in competition prize money, corporate and hospitality 10 million, and match day and commercial retail 4.28 million. We've got 40 new deals coming in for next season, which is an extra 66 million. So that's quite nice. We've made 23.9 million in merchandise sales. Lukaku, Pogba, Martial, Lingard and Rashford all getting the most top 5 shirts. So that puts our money up to 446.3 million in the bank. Obviously, we started at that 424 million last year. Throughout the season, it's been decreasing, but we've got a transfer budget of 113 million to spend. Players will be leaving, I would think. We've got Fellaini coming back, hopefully. I don't think he's going to be staying in Spain. But yeah, so looking at that, is Atletico Madrid have won the league with 3-1 win over Girona, as Real Madrid won as well, but obviously Real Madrid open, they dropped points, but nope. Atletico Madrid won the league. Fair play to Diego Simeone. Poor year for Barcelona. So the Barcelona job's very insecure. Conte's job's very insecure at Juventus. Everton, Marco Silva's job at Everton's insecure. I'm not going to leave, because obviously we're at United. We've done a good job. We've got a second year to be even better, hopefully. And yeah, all in all, that's what I think. That's where we're going to end the episode. And that was it. Ernesto Valverde's been sacked by Barcelona. So let's have a little look who's the favourite for that job. Giorgi Sampaoli, or Sampaoli, is the favourite for that job. So apparently, also according to the news, it will be Maurizio Sarri, who's looking likely for the Man City job. So Napoli did win the league. Inter Milan did have the advantage over 1 point, but Napoli won 2-0, which meant Carlo Ancelotti's won the league there, and also Rafa Benitez has got the Manchester City job. Bit of a strange one, but you know what? Fair enough to him. Newcastle have been paid £20 million in terms of compensation. He's pretty much taken his whole coaching staff with him. Bloody hell. I mean, okay. Now it's Bielsa. Marco Bielsa got sacked by Leeds on the game. Obviously Leeds had a poor year, coming sixth. Well, they've come sixth in the Championship in the end. Player final, Swansea Stoke. Oof, my money's on Stoke. And it was Stoke to get promoted to the Premier League after a penalty shootout win against Swansea. So that's Blackburn, Aston Villa and Stoke promoted, and that's where we end the episode. So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and hope you will come back for season 2, which should be shortly. I'm gonna get straight there and get straight playing. So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.